Did the inspiration for the newest album come out, Whole Heart?
We spend all year writing, and we know we have our conference coming up at the beginning of every year. A lot of times we don't even know what that is until we stand in that moment at conference and we're singing these songs, or a speaker will bring a talk that ties so perfectly in with the theme of the song, and so we just have to trust that God's giving the right songs for the right moments.
Is there any particular song that you really want to get the meaning behind kind of across to people?
One of them is a song called More Like Jesus, and that just came out for all of us, just a real personal place of really desiring for Jesus to come into our lives and transform us. That's what he does. Isn't it awesome that you don't have to clean yourself up to come to know God, but when you invite God into your life, that he begins to change you and to transform you, and it's his work in us. And so it's just us kind of surrendering to that.
For days maybe even days like today where you're kind of just, things are crazy, stressed out, things don't go the way you plan. When you're unmotivated or you're discouraged, how do you kind of get your heart in the right place to prepare for worship?
I think I say this a lot, but I do come back to this picture that our pastor shared with us a few years ago now, I think it is. And he just talks about how, a lot of times you can get in the mundane of life and it feels like you're doing the same thing over and over again. But just like a jeweler who gets to handle diamonds every day, that jeweler, they're in there, they're cleaning the diamonds, they're getting in there, they're in their hands, and they could get really used to carrying the beauty that's in their hands. And I think for us, it's just reminding ourselves the beauty of what we get to carry, which is the gospel. It's the greatest story ever told. It's that we've been brought from death to life.
Yeah.
And so I think as much as we can put Jesus in front of ourselves and remember this is why we do what we do, because we want people to discover what we've discovered in Jesus.
When you hear real stories from real people, it's really hard for it to become more ordinary, like Melody's saying. It really helps us remember, wow, the power of God is on this, and what an amazing thing we've been given.
For college students in particular, not even just that are pursuing music or worship leading, but just any life path, do you have any advice for them pursuing their dreams?
I've been thinking a lot about the idea of calling, because I think we're all trying to find that and walk in it and step into it. And when I look at when Jesus called his disciples, he said, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." And so what I think a lot of times we get wrapped up in what's the job. But what Jesus says, and you can see it's in the pattern through all of Scripture, but even in this, he says, "Follow me." Be preoccupied with knowing Jesus and following Jesus, and then let him make you into something. And he's got a unique role and a job for you to play, no matter wherever you are, he's got a specific job and a role for you to play. So I just say get more preoccupied in this stage of your life about following him.
There you go.
It'll begin to clarify your path.